Tonight, the night in Spain of the Three Kings, who of course visited Gonzalez, Samuel Saiz, recently brought over from Leeds United in the British Championship, Cristoforo Flamini and Robert Ibanez. 3 Uruguayans in the starting lineup for Jose Bordalas tonight. His team captain is Gene. He'll be played out now to Sergio Roberto. Good to see him back after his injury problems. First touch of the game for Leo Messi. He's got good understanding with Sergio Roberto on this right back four of Getafe.
To back four, you'd go to war with, Simon.
Leo Messi. Dembele reading the situation well, but the flag is up for offside.
You say reading the situation well because he checked his run a little bit, didn't he, and tried to get back in. Here we go. No, but I like your point because just that step backwards is something he wasn't doing. Let's
see how Barcelona respond. Dembele leaving it for Leo Messi. Look at Alba go.
Simon, we would normally call Dembele a winger. Maybe a second striker, but when there are two strikers and he's playing as an interior, that's an old inside forward, so that this man, Jordi Alba, the ball didn't reach, can be played as the winger.
Here's Leo Messi picking up on the loose ball, blocked by Gene.
The one-toothed, bespectacled destroyer of England's World Cup winning side. Alba and Dembele particularly, when you...
Artur trying to get to Suarez. Messi's there, Leo Messi! Nobody like Leo Messi to score a goal where the angle is absolutely impossible. It's 1-0 to Barcelona, just as we see the 20 minutes on the clock. Grabbing a goal from absolutely nowhere, Leo Messi. That ball was on the line, and he managed to find the back of the net.
Thanks to Cine Camera, I've been watching him do that since he was about 4. The ball played forward into a cluster in the penalty area, and he has always, since he was 4, counted that in circumstances like this, others will not be able to control the ball. He'll be able to sprint onto it. Look at the way his eyes are absolutely glued on where the ball is. There are 2 footballers plus Soria arriving. Number 1, each of them have the same chance to see the ball in its trajectory as Messi. Each of them should have the ability to put Messi off his stride. He's fearless in that he could be clattered, knocked over, he could get a bump in the head, but he just says the ball is mine. His eye-to-ball coordination is extraordinary. The little sprint, and then as you point out, fancy this as an angle? Most wouldn't.
Without needing to look up first, his eye on the ball, then Suarez returning it to Barca's number 20. Leo Messi offering support. Oh, lovely ball into Suarez! Blocked by... There's Messi's ball into Suarez earlier.
And well, though Zoria did, and I'm delighted because when you praise a goalkeeper, you're always praying that for the first 20 minutes at least he doesn't have a howler. And there's Jordi Alba at the far post. My point.
Lenglet to Messi. Gets the return from Jordi Alba. Still Messi. Support here given to him by Jordi Alba. He combines with Messi. Who else? Now Messi looking for Sergio Roberto. Messi. Still Messi. Still Messi. Cut back, and Piqué's shot is brilliantly saved by Soria.
He's mortified, look at him, mortified. He thinks he's Gerd Müller, he always has done. And when he gets a chance like that, he knows that not right now, his teammates will take the mickey out of him. Beautifully set up, Simon, wasn't it?
It was astonishing to see Messi there.
Tied before with 77 in all the Januaries previously, with all the Marches previously. That's his 78th goal in January. Speaking of the man himself, the referee wants to take the sting out of all of this because Messi ducks a little bit. You'd say that Portillo took a risk there. Here's your moment. Yeah. Gorgeous.
Lovely the way he feeds that ball into Artur. Piqué disappointed. He's in the right place at the right time.
Yes.
And it really wasn't till late on in his career when he was considered to be, or recognised as being the sublime player we all know he was.
You're right.
To Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the keeper hasn't really had too much to do.
No, and what's more, Barcelona's game plan is working. They understand what they want to do, and I go back to it. It's only one small point in it. This Dembele playing as an inside guy asks Fulke to come, and in general the idea is as often as possible to isolate Damian Suarez and Alba one-on-one. 4 minutes ago Suarez won that battle one-on-one, but notice how Luis Suarez, but if this was played at a much more brusque tempo with more 50-50 balls being disputed and
butting next to Busquets in the dugout. Here's Messi's opener. Messi gets it back from Artur. Picks out Sergio better play at. There's Messi. Just trying to get away from Maximovic. Messi. Clearly still struggling to get over that knot from the challenge from Antunes. Piqué and Longley gone up to join the strike force. That one might fall for Suarez! Luis Suarez with a volley from outside the area as the ball is half cleared from Messi's free kick. Gives Soria absolutely no chance, and it's Getafe 0, Football Club Barcelona 2, as Sergio Roberto seeks some kind of treatment from the medical staff in the dugout. Won't be too many people who are concerned that from the resulting free kick from that challenge, this happens. It's Genet with a clearance. What a volley from Suarez. Top class.
I think the groans that you could hear there came from Atletico Madrid, Sevilla, Real Madrid, who were praying that Getafe, who are spiky and who are clever and who are robust, could take a point or points here without wishing to put the hex on the Spain champions. That's 2 goals of extraordinary invention and creativity from circumstances which shouldn't yield a goal. We've grown used to saying Messi can do anything. When we see a goal like that, it tends to have been Rakitic, who strikes so well from the...
Going forward, they can always hit you. Here's another chance. Lovely step over from Dembele. He's brought down. No, he's not.
Wow, the ref...
That for half-time. There's clearly contact between Cabrera and Dembele from that angle, from that repetition.
There is, and one of the things that you could say is that given that referees...
For the half-time break, and it's very much game on. Leo Messi, Dembele. Messi again. Alba to Dembele. Messi.
Still foul, the referee may have chosen to say it was a coming together. They go up the pitch. Antunes' cross means that the 2 strikers combined for 2-1. We've got a better game. Barcelona have definitely had that style of...
From Leo Messi's free kick and doing the rest. And not to forget, we've seen warming up over the half-time break the 36-year-old veteran and top scorer.
This is not the part of his game that he enjoys most, but he did well there.
Lovely little ball from Messi to Sergio Roberto. Portillo doing his best to pull him back. Suarez the dink over the top. Finds Vidal. Now Messi. Artur. Leaves it for Messi again. Well, the idea was there from Messi. Dembele, a little touch. Messi still on it. Still Messi. Great challenge from Folk shadowing him. Dembele does really well to get the cross in. Falls to Messi! With the right foot, he struck that so hard. David Soria unable to trap it first time.
In the game, the ball from Alba is absolutely lovely. Again, Ginny doesn't fall for the Dembele move. He knows that it's going to be a cut inside and then outside again. The ball in is really bad. And as you point out, although Messi put it on target and stung Soria's palms, right foot doesn't always find the net. Left foot would have done.
This challenge from Genet. Messi, of course, stays on his feet. Vidal. Leo Messi. Sergio Roberto.
Vidal's run was just right.
Ivan Rakitic, and does really well. Sergio Roberto cutting it back. Leo Messi. It's well defended in the end, but Vidal finds Dembélé. Messi. I think Messi's enjoying himself. Turning away from Portillo, finds Dembélé. Dembélé, ghosts past the first challenge. Messi, lovely ball onto Suarez! Fine work from David Soria.
Where do we begin? First of all, the broken game, the sprint, the racehorse sprint by Dembélé. That ability to ghost past a tackle without the tackler knowing what had happened. The little flick on, and Soria, even though the free kick is going to be locked Suarez, here's the moment when Dembélé changes gear, knows he must find Messi. Messi sets up Suarez, and Soria gets there. Really, really good. The play called back because the referee sees that little foul. It's definitely right by Cuadra Fernandez. Chapeau, referee. Never mind the call for a...
Villarreal manager Luis Garcia Plata talking about Samu Chukwueze. Dangerous free kick here for Getafe to defend. Leo Messi. Can Messi add another touch of genius on this occasion? No, he can't. Goal kick.
Do you know what he misses, Simon? It's very rare you see him kind of chastising it down and shake of his head. And when you said Leo Messi's clearly, I genuinely thought you were going to say he's clearly going to score. Once is wrong. Embarrassing for him because the chance was there.
Messi goes down. The fans and players furious because Molina felt he should have been awarded a foul in the run-up to that. No question that Messi was brought down.
It's nice and feisty, Simon, isn't it?
It really is. And I think that puts it in the field pretty comfortable in.
It should do, and certainly in the terms you're talking about, the way in which the broken game drew Piqué...
awarded to Barcelona for the challenge by Cabrera on Luis Suarez. It's hit straight into the wall. Haven't quite got it. Dembélé. Plenty of salmon shirts here. Messi's onside. And Soria makes the save. Messi goes down. Surely.
Jene tripped him. I cannot believe game. When Messi feels he hasn't done well, clearly onside, nice ball. Maybe they could have given a little bit more weight, living up to billing. Here's the chance. Usually the trajectory is outside the keeper's hand and outside the post and then bending back in. I'm not quite sure whether he felt that Jene was near and he didn't get the back lift that he wanted on it. It's just a rarity. And indeed what happens is that his studs go from under.
Damian takes it, drives it in low, headed clear by Suarez, as so often at the near post. Messi bundled off the ball there.
Stupid.
By Adam Barry.
So stupid. Pressure.
Samu wins it back off Messi. Messi wins it back off Samu. He's got Suarez outside him to his right. Suarez. Moments of control of the ball here from Barca. Messi has a shot. One-handed save, it comes to Dembélé, cuts it back towards Suarez, who's there to clear.
Yeah.
Jene.
You know, Dembélé did exactly the right thing in terms of anticipation, that the knowledge that he must have been in his head making him think, I'll tell you what, I'll shoot. He didn't. We've seen another advancement of learning here, and therefore when the ball comes in, it's gonna get near enough to Suarez to score, apart from Jene's anticipation. Well played, Soria. Again, that is a very good save.
Oh, to Melo. Messi turns away superbly from Maximovic, gets away from Adam Barry. Whoa.
Yeah. And the referee sticks to his own pattern of saying, okay, you've got elasticity, advantage. No. Top class. For one of the difficulty of this match, both technically and in terms of the very acceptable levels of sporting aggression, Cuadra Fernandez has impressed me. I've enjoyed this display by him.
But we wouldn't put anything past Leo Messi. He has a go. Misses the target. Cheers from the home fans. We're into the last 5 minutes. Probably see.
Before Christmas, he'd begun to to try and do things that were coming naturally to him before that were spectacular, and as such he was losing the ball, and he looked unlike those others you've mentioned.
And yeah, that's intelligent, that ball wide to Sergio Roberto. Leo Messi gets the return ball from Sergio Roberto. Still Messi. Still Messi finds Suarez. Suarez late to pass. He had good. Again, just not quite seen the pass in time.
Nope.
Messi wins it back. Play on, says the referee. Jordi Alba leaves it for Messi. Messi's cross.
Coutinho all on his own at the edge of the box. I don't know if there's any kind of lack of empathy, but simply because Getafe tested them to the extreme in terms of physicality, in terms of the strategy, in terms of how mentally focused Barcelona, the champions, had to be. But because they know that behind them, Sevilla and Atleti both dropped points. Real Madrid surprised everybody by being pretty comprehensively humbled by La Real at the Bernabeu. And for this reason, the champions will look at this as one of their best nights of work during this entire campaign.
Performances so far this season,
yeah,
especially springs to mind their 2-0 win over. Every time we sit and commentate them, they just get better and better and better because the opposition tonight are world class.
They'll certainly play worse than this and regularly win. There's no question about that. And had they had a little bit of luck with refereeing decisions, and if Mata hadn't had some sort of aberration in his balance, then they'd have been on terms. 2-1.